So you live in Vancouver, and you may think you know how great this city is, but you know nothing compared to the man in our next story. He makes a living telling the world how awesome Vancouver really is.
So my name is Bob Kronbauer, and I'm the editor-in-chief and founder of VancouverisAwesome.com. Vancouver is Awesome started about 4 years ago when I moved back from living in Los Angeles for a few years. I had decided that Vancouver was the place that I loved and that I wanted to return to. So this is the what I like to call the library. This is where we have all of our books that have to do with Vancouver. And when I came back, I didn't see that being shared in the media anywhere else, that enthusiasm for the city, celebrating great stuff. I was looking for good things, but I wasn't finding them. And so I decided one day to start this website that was all just celebrating all of the fantastic things that Vancouver has to offer and all the great people that make that happen here. Longlisted for the Giller Prize, all about mostly the downtown east side, by a local author by the name of Michael Christie. Grant Lawrence of The Smugglers and CBC Radio 3. Wrote a book, great book, has a lot to do with Vancouver and Desolation Sound. That's a great book. People responded to good news about the city as if there was a vacuum for it, because I started it as a side project that was intended never to take up much of my day. And now it's more than a full-time job, and we have an army of volunteer editors and contributors that help make it what it is every day. When you come to VancouverisAwesome.com, you're pretty much going to find anything that's relevant to arts and culture in the city, and we use culture loosely around the idea of anything happening anywhere is culture. The farmer's market, that's culture. Your dog is culture. You can submit your dog online because we have a weekly thing called Dogtown Vancouver, and you can feature your dog on there. We did a t-shirt series with West Beach where we got some local artists to pontificate on their neighborhoods that they live in. So this was Andrew Pommier's Mount Pleasant t-shirt. This was Colin Moore, did Kitsilano where he lives. From Ryan Reynolds, Carly Pope, Louis Pasaglia, Gino Ojic. We're still working on Trevor Linden and Roberto Luongo. It attracts positivity, and people that live here want to talk about what they love about the city regardless of how famous they are. One of my favorite people that we've interviewed, my personal favorite interview that I've conducted, was with Michael J. Fox. The stars perfectly aligned after me hounding his people for months and months, and the Olympics came into town, and there was a buzz and something clicked, and I got on the phone with him and I got to jam with him for about 45 minutes about his growing up here. We talked about Mr. Mike's restaurant. We talked about all kinds of just Vancouver history that he has and things that he loves about the city. There's always the argument of burying your head in the sand and only delivering a positive message is a bad thing, and I 100% acknowledge that fact. And so what I always encourage people to do is keep up on the local news, watch the news, keep up on current affairs and everything that's happening around you, and then when you just need something to smile about or something to do, come and visit VancouverisAwesome.com. And what makes Vancouver awesome? It starts with the people. That's, in my opinion, it starts with the people.